YouTube. Welcome back to the Academy. It's your boy Rev. Alright guys, happy Sunday. I got a nice little video for you guys here. Alright, so listen up. Alright, so I got a quick scenario here for you. So let's go ahead and dive in. So listen up. You meet a woman, you reach out, and she didn't reply. Now what? Most guys panic, overthink, and chase. Well, today I'm going to break down exactly what you should do and why walking away is sometimes the most powerful move. Alright, so I got 5 points here for you guys. I got it all right here, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so number one, you can't take it personal. Okay, don't ever take it personal. Okay, some people have their own lives, distractions, or priorities. Okay, and then on top of that, if she leaves you unread or delivered, it's a real reflection of her choices, not your value. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way. So here's number two. You gotta respect yourself, guys. Respect yourself, respect your last name, all of it. Okay, your time and energy are valuable. Okay, pursuing someone who isn't reciprocating erodes your self-respect. Okay, at the end of the day, it just makes you a weaker man. Okay, so with that said, here's number three. All right, the power of silence. Okay, sometimes doing nothing is the best move. Okay, stop talking, stop texting, calling, chasing. Let your absence show your value. Okay, and then number four, all right, you gotta focus on yourself, guys. Okay, you gotta focus on growth. Use that time to improve yourself, your fitness, your finances, hobbies, or skill building, whatever that may be. Okay, high value men don't chase, they attract. Okay, and so with all this said here, I got a nice little story for you guys. I got an example. All right, so I want to say about maybe a couple months ago, almost a year, right? So your man here walks in the gym, right? Sees this chick, right? Absolute 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Absolute 10 out of 10. Latina, right? Your boy's into Latinas, right? So you know, I kind of told myself, you know, can't really, you know, I can't pass this up. You know what I mean? I can't pass this up. Normally, I don't, you know, hit on chicks at the gym because, you know, I'm in there, you know, just doing what I got to do. But, you know, this is just one of those one-off scenarios. I'm sure you guys had them before. So, but not to drag it out too far. So, you know, of course, you know, go up to her, you know, say hello, you know, how you doing, all this sort of stuff, you know, get the basics out of the way. And so I believe it was on a Friday. No, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. So I just, you know, I told her, I said, well, I asked her, I said, you know, what you got going on the weekend? And she's like, well, nothing really. So I'm just like, well, and this is how I did it, right? This is how I did it. So what I did was, you know, well, over here at Blackbird, right, it's a local bakery back home here. I told her, I said, I think I heard Blackbird got a little something new on the menu. I was wondering if you wanted to try it out with me, or something like that. I can't really remember what I said, but I think she said, I don't remember what she said, but she said, I know she didn't say no, flat out no. That's what I do remember. So, you know, I took it with a grain of salt. I said, all right, well, we, you know, exchanged contact numbers. No, not numbers. I think we exchanged IGs, right? So we exchanged IGs, and I told her, I said, all right, well, I'll holler at you later, right? So I left, you know, slid in the DMs, right? And so I said, what did I say? I said, I didn't say nothing too crazy. All I said was, well, it was nice to see you again, you know, right? And now, see, here's the thing, guys, right? I gave it 24 hours with any lady, right? I give it 24 hours. And she, you know, she didn't pull through. She didn't come back. Matter of fact, I think I followed her on IG, right? And she followed me back, but she took back her request. And I don't know about y'all, but I didn't really appreciate that much. So I said, okay, all right. She did that, and on top of, you know, not DM me back after my first message. So after that, I said, all right, that was it, right? If she does anything, I told myself, all right, she does all that, all right, well, no more, you know, follow-up messages or ask her XYZ. No, if she did all that on the first jump, okay, you know, at this point, it's not even worth it. Okay, guys, if she does anything like that, it's not even worth it. So next time I saw her, I think she tried to say something to me, honestly, and I just kind of like looked at her, you know, just gave her like a nice little smile, and it just kept it moving, guys. You know, just kept it moving. No need to entertain something that's just not there. Okay, you don't need to do that. So I hope that scenario makes sense. So, but that is it for today's video, guys. Now remember, okay, here's just a little recap. Remember, okay, if she's not showing interest, it's her loss, not yours. Okay, walk away, focus on yourself, stay disciplined. That's how you build a life people respect. Okay, the key word here is respect. Okay, if you're ready to master your mindset, all right, be sure to like and comment on this video, subscribe to your boy, and join the movement. All right, we all getting started here. All right, so that's it, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.